Watercross Tour is the best venues, the best competition. This is where we want to be.
This is the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports.
Honestly, in my opinion, this is one of the best race venues in the world. I think we're so lucky to come to a beautiful beach like this to race. Anytime we get to race in the ocean, it's a real treat. I'm really hoping to make it out every year because, like I said, this is really beautiful down here, and I feel like we're super fortunate to be able to race at a place like this.
Pensacola Beach is great. I always love coming here. It's a pretty far drive, but it's definitely worth the drive. The beach is beautiful. The people are great. There's always a good crowd here, and always some surf, which we all like to race in.
I love Pensacola. It's always awesome surf. The beach is so nice. The restaurants are great.
Pensacola Beach is an amazing spot for our first round of the Pro Watercross Tour. Beautiful white beaches. The water conditions are always changing. You never know what to expect. Could be flat, but not likely. Normally it's pretty rough, but you don't know how rough it's going to be. But a beautiful location. I mean, the pits are so close. Great crowds that come out to watch. So we love having this as our first round every year.
Welcome back to Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports. Speed GP is about to start, so let's go take a look.
Is that Tyron Matsuras out in front?
Looks like Mott's out in front on that
yes,
GP1
it does.
Turbo.
Derek Powell in second. Looks like a double four to me.
Coming around to take the checkered flags. Boat number 2, Tyron Matsuras, with an amazingly devastating win here in Moto number 2.
And now on to the final moto. Back to the guys in the booth.
Here we go, underway.
Thank you, Brad. Craig Warner hitting the go button early.
Yeah, you don't see these days, too many dominant machines come out that really make a statement. And I feel like they are.
Yeah, this is, you know what it is? Here's another Nolenberg analogy for you.
Okay.
Blaster X2.
Blaster X2.
Right.
Well,
the GP1 is like the Blaster that came in and just decimated the X2. Tyron standing up, stretching out his back already.
Well, Tyron, 31 years old, out of Epinyani, South Africa, now living in the Phoenix area, and part of the Commander team working there. And they manufacture these Commander GP1 hulls in South Africa.
Yes.
Their family has a long history of boat building.
Right.
And so they are no strangers to the process. And man, I got to tell you, these Commander hulls,
wow.
Regardless of what engine configuration you put in them, man, they are pretty spectacular. And the Commander hulls, we see what's going on, how dominant this performance is by Tyron. But it's not just the boats. These guys train.
Oh, yeah.
They're phenomenally talented riders. They have the good fortune of being brothers that are competitive and training with each other, and they train professionally.
With a family of boat builders,
yeah.
In a manufacturing facility. These kids were, I wonder if they did that in-water Lamaze birthing with both of those,
Well, you can have all the trick of stuff, right?
Right.
But you still have to ride it.
Oh, you got to know how to ride it.
You got to, you put me out there on that thing, and it's going to look like
white flag out, 1 lap to go.
It's not going to be a pretty sight.
Looks like the Coast Guard came in to watch some pro watercross racing. I can't blame them.
No, I'm not going to blame them for that at all. They're probably going, this is cool.
All
As our
right.
riders on the last lap, the stand-up class is always impressive. It warms my heart. I love this sport. I love watching these guys on stage. I know what this takes. It is just a grueling event out here, especially in these conditions. And let's face it, it's been a great weekend of racing in brutal conditions. And Tyron Matsuras comes in, boat number 2,
Yep.
the Commander GP1, takes the win. He'll take the overall for the weekend and the points lead heading into Daytona?
My weekend was awesome. The conditions here were super tough. You know, we had one race on Saturday. I had a bit of a crash on the way to the first turn, so I came from last place. I managed to get back up to second. I had a really good race with Craig Warner. He was going really good yesterday in the rough. We got pretty close towards the end. Unfortunately, I made a mistake like right on the last lap, so I wasn't able to get by. My races today went flawlessly. My boat was running really good. Everybody at Commander helps me out a lot. You know, that's where I work, and we build the boats there. And everybody at the shop helped me get my boat running awesome. And yeah, today was a great day. I won all the motos today, led every lap, and my ski ran flawlessly.
I hope you enjoyed our time together and all the action-packed racing. It's time to say goodbye now, but don't worry, there's more action in Daytona Beach. If you're jonesing for more action-packed racing, check us out on the web at ProWatercross.com. For Kurt, Rick, and I'm Jessica Warner, thanks for joining us at the Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by Broward Motorsports.